What up, it's your boy Charles back again with another motherfucking video. It's the first video of 2020, y'all. We are in the year 2020. It's crazy to me, man. It sounds freaking crazy to me, bro. So, first off, SFAM, I hope y'all had a Merry Christmas. Hope y'all had a great New Year. Hope everybody's safe. Hope y'all didn't get too crazy and too turned. If y'all saw on my story, I was sober pretty much for the most part of New Year's Eve. I was spending time with my friend. He's from my last duty station, and now he's here at my duty station here. He's not a drill sergeant, I am, so he's at the unit that I was originally at before I went to be a drill sergeant. And every time me and him get together, we always have a good time. We always stay safe. But it got late. We started drinking a little bit, and I ended up spending the night at his house that night. I normally don't drink liquor. I normally just drink beer. So, we took a few shots, and I ended up falling asleep. And I'm glad I stayed there. And that's the responsible way to do it, man. If you're gonna drink, just stay where you're at. Stay at your friend's house. I gave my keys to my wife. I said, babe, take my keys, take my driver's license. I told her to take everything, I think, except my ID card and my bank card. That way, she knew I wasn't gonna go drive or nothing like that. But I just spent that with my friend. I came home. I was good all day that day. Later on that night, I drank 4 beers. I was good all day Thursday until I ate some pizza later on that night. Once I ate some pizza that night, later on in the evening before I went to sleep, my stomach was just jacked up. And ever since Thursday until today, so it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Even last night, I wasn't feeling good last night, Saturday night. I was supposed to report back to work on Friday, which I did report back to work. But before I went to work, I went to sit call my first time, bro. Y'all don't know, SFAM, y'all do not know how much of a dirtbag I feel for going to sit call as a drill sergeant. My first time. Been on the trail for a year and 3 months. 4 months. A year and 4 months on the trail. Never went to sit call. Mind you, y'all know drill sergeants, we come to work, we deal with it. We're sick, we got stuffy nose, we're coughing, all that good stuff, whatever. We're dealing with it. Luckily, we don't have any trainees. Nobody got to see me in my element of me not feeling as 100%. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, that's the thing I got to realize about drill sergeants, man. We get sick too, especially with a bunch of new trainees that come in and they all getting sick. They're all sneezing and coughing around each other. And I'm constantly telling you, cough in your freaking elbow, cough like that, like I taught you at freaking reception. But yeah, man, it was never. I haven't been to sit call. Even then, probably it was a good time that I didn't go to sit call before I went to school too. Yeah, man. So it's probably been almost a good 2 years since I've been to sit call. So for me to go, man, I really felt like a dirtbag. Supposed to report back to work on Friday, which I did just to get my senior drill sergeant on my sit call slip. I had quarters for the rest of the day. So I don't know, man, but yeah, there was water coming out of the wrong end. I'm gonna tell y'all that much. It was freaking crazy, man. But I did scrounge up enough energy yesterday to go to Disney on Ice with my daughters and my wife. We had a good time over there. I still wasn't feeling good because I slept on the way there and on the way back. I just wasn't feeling it, man. I wasn't feeling it. My wife got these goofy pictures of me. She calls it my ugly sleep. I was sleeping ugly because I wasn't feeling good, man. But I made sure I ate plenty of vegetables, all that good stuff. Ate some vegetables, ate some fruit, and then even last night I had some chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A, and it messed me up. Made me feel like I had heartburn. But anyway, I don't know, SFAM. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm back. I just wanted to get up here and tell y'all, man, Happy New Year. And it's just crazy because the new year has me thinking about my future. The new year always got me thinking about my future and thinking about my plans and stuff that I want to do. So I don't know, man. That being said, pretty soon I'm going to have 6 months left on the trail. So let's see, September, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. Wow. Yep. In March, I will be 6 months left on the trail. So I think once I have 6 months left on the trail, I'm locked into, hey, that's it, whatever. So I've come to a turning point. You got me thinking about my future. Y'all need to be thinking about y'all future too. So I'm thinking about my future as a drill sergeant, thinking about my future, my family's future, and I'm thinking about my future, my personal future, my goals, YouTube, stuff like that. So let me break it down to y'all. 6 months left on the trail coming up. Once I hit 6 months, I won't be able to decide what I want to do. Whatever I decide at that time, I'm locked in. So I can choose, SFAM, to do 1 more year as a drill sergeant. I could choose to do 1 more year as a drill sergeant, ultimately putting me at 3 years as a drill sergeant. Now, that being said, I don't think that I want to stay at a basic combat training unit. I don't think I want to stay at the basic combat training unit. I like PT. I like PT a lot. So it makes me feel like I know that there is a fitness training unit where I can go and all I got to do is teach the trainees who need this. They've passed everything in basic training except the PT test. They just got to pass the PT test and then they can go on to AIT. So I feel like I want to go do that. That's one of my options. My wife has a friend who has a husband who is in the fitness training unit. So that's my battle buddy drill sergeant. We were all Disney on Ice together. So all I got to do is talk with him and give him my word, and me and him could take it on from there. I know he'll hook me up. So I just got to decide what I want to do, man. And I think that's the hardest thing, is actually deciding what do you want to do and how are you going to go about it. All right. So that being said, with me ending my time on the trail coming up shortly or extending it, that's also going to decipher what's going to go on with us, SFAM. It's going to decide what's going on with us, right? So if I end my time on the trail, which YouTube is not going to sway me from doing more times as a drill sergeant or not. I'm going to tell y'all that right now, SFAM. You know what I'm saying? YouTube is separate from work. I tell y'all what I go through at work, but YouTube has nothing. It doesn't depict on. It doesn't direct me on what I'm gonna do with my work. Okay, but I want to continue doing YouTube, of course. Point blank. Period. I was doing YouTube before I became a drill sergeant. I was doing YouTube before I even joined the Army. So I don't know, man. I just if I don't continue being a drill sergeant in basic combat training, then what am I going to talk to y'all about? You know what I'm saying? If I don't continue being a drill sergeant, what are we going to talk about? I can easily talk to, just go to my day-to-day stuff, whatever, keep on telling y'all about my Army life. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. It's simple. My wife tries to tell me to, you know, keep your time on the trail, and then you can keep doing YouTube as Drill Sergeant Lynch. Either way, YouTube, y'all, you know what I'm saying? What happens with YouTube is conforms to what I do. It's not YouTube that says it's making me do this and that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's hard for me to explain that whole situation, but that's just another one of my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? What's going to happen? What would y'all do? What would y'all do, SFAM, if I stopped being a drill sergeant and I just started talking about regular Army stuff as far as my MOS is concerned? What would y'all do, SFAM? What would y'all do if I got out of the Army? What if I got out of the Army? Would y'all stay? Comment in the comment section below. Let me know, man. Let me know. What would y'all do, man? Would y'all stay? Would y'all stay with me? Do y'all like the idea of me just vlogging about my regular life? I want y'all to put that in the comment section below. Hashtag vlogs. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I do vlogs, but the normal YouTubers that y'all see that just vlog their life and vlog their family, you know what I'm saying? Let's call it that. Let's call it family vlogs. Hashtag family vlogs if you would like to see me do some family vlogs. Let me know that. Hashtag Army life if y'all will only want me to continue doing Army life stuff. Y'all let me know in the comment section below, SFAM. I just want to see where y'all's mind is at. See where y'all head is at. I'm thinking about my future, and I'm wanting to think about the whole thing with y'all too. Also, that being said, jumping into the new year, before I even got to my new duty station, when I was back in Fort Knox, I had a next door neighbor. My next door neighbor's name is Derek King, right? Derek King. So Derek had some medical issues, ended up getting out of the Army. Before he got out of the Army, me and him were thinking about our future, right? So there's a business. I basically, if you want to call it this, SFAM, but I'm just going to let y'all know, thinking about my future. I'm basically starting my own business. I'm getting ready to be my own boss, along with me being in the Army. So it's just going to be a little part-time gig. There's a lot of money to be made, and I'm going to try and see what that can do. If that's more beneficial for me and my family, once my contract is up in the Army, I may go ahead and get out of the Army. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I'm thinking about my future, SFAM. That's it. You know what I mean? I'm 10 years in the Army, almost 11 years in the Army now. I know that retirement check every month would be good for me to keep going, and I should keep that going. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just thinking about my future and what would be more beneficial for me and my family. You understand what I'm saying? So that's that right there. Family. Oh, let me tell you about this. So me and my wife have been talking, and we're trying to contemplate if we want to add a new addition to the Lynch family. Okay, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that's telling me not to do it, and this is just one of those things when you're in control of something, you know, you got to make sure that you're making the right decision. Ultimately, we can decide what we want to do. If we want to have more kids, we can. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that makes me not want to have any more kids. We got 2 beautiful daughters, man. One is she turns 1 in March, so one is 10 months, a year and 10 months, yeah, 22 months. And the other one is 6. She turned 7 in about a week. So 6, 7 in about a week. It's so crazy. I have a 7-year-old and almost a 2-year-old. Can y'all believe that? But yeah, so I don't know, SFAM. I'm just thinking about my future. I'm trying to decide what we want to do. Maybe, depending on what y'all like, man, I don't know. I'll start talking about other things. You know what I mean? Of course, I love talking about being a drill sergeant with y'all. I love talking about Army life. But I want to know, what would y'all do, man? SFAM, this is the craziest thing. We're at 11,300 something like that subscribers right now. On my really popular videos, I guess, whatever, I can get 100,000 views. Most of the time, I average about 2,000-3,000 views. When I look at my statistics, it's crazy because it's only like 30% of the subscribers actually watch the videos. I don't know. Most of my views, most of y'all who are watching this are not subscribed, man. From what I can tell from my statistics, from my analytics and stuff. So it's weird how things work out, man. And if you're watching this right now, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for at least just clicking on and checking me out, man. But I don't know. I'm just thinking about my future, SFAM. Y'all should be thinking about y'all future too, man. Always think about your future. And I'm gonna talk a lot more about this. I don't want to hold y'all, but I'm gonna talk a lot more about my future, my past, future goals and stuff like that. And I want to talk more about y'all on my business, but I'm not gonna do it on this YouTube page. All right, I'm gonna leave a link in my description of my new YouTube page, where I'm talking about my new business. I could put a little tag up here. I'll put a little tag up here. Also of the new YouTube page. I haven't done a video yet, but I will. SFAM, y'all gotta rock with me. The website should be coming out soon, and when the website comes out, I'm not gonna talk to y'all about it here. Y'all can go to that page, subscribe there. Just wait like a day or two, maybe more, for me to get it ready, and I'll talk to y'all about it on that page. But think about y'all future, SFAM. Definitely always think about your future. There's nothing wrong with making changes for the better in your future. There's nothing wrong with that. If I didn't make changes for the better in my past for my future, I would not be here today talking with y'all. I wouldn't be a drill sergeant. I wouldn't have no kids. I wouldn't have no wife. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So I'm just telling y'all, think about y'all future, SFAM. Do what y'all got to do. Just want to hit y'all up, say Happy New Year. And we're going to keep it moving from there, all right? Y'all stay tuned. I got some more reactions coming soon, more Army talk, because I'm going back to work, all that good stuff. SFAM, salute. Stay focused and motivated. Get motivated up in this jank one time. It's your boy Drill Sergeant Lynch, and I'm out. Deuces.